Okay, hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you very much for watching the video. My name is Commander Kraise. This is obviously Hogwarts. A quick howdy do and a thank you to everyone that has been watching this series. And obviously a big thank you to my Patreon supporters and my channel subscribers. You guys make it worthwhile. I hope you enjoyed the new video, folks. I really enjoyed recording it. Have fun, take care. See you on the next one.
You made it.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Revelio.
After you, bub.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight.
Dry for some 400 years. Many perished as a result, including at least one young boy whose father refused to speak for years afterwards.
Here we are. My
Revelio.
sister should be just inside.
And there's a chest I'm going to nick too.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
He's a
But we
bit of a
haven't
dick.
tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind,
Revelio.
I just need a moment alone.
That's fine, I've got some
What's
exploring to
Sebastian?
do anyway.
Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Practice dummies. Ooh.
Aloha Mora.
Oh.
Revelio.
Wow, that's a hat and a half, isn't it? Ooh. Collection updated. Let's grab this chest and then we'll see what we can sell at matey there.
Revelio.
Take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Oh, is that a fact?
Someone's taken out. No!
Arrest them, women.
15 bucks. Ah, really? Well, I definitely didn't want to do that. Why can't I ride the bloody broom here? Ugh. All right.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Oh, I was going to say, what kind of staircase is this that I can't get up?
Revelio.
Hmm. Well, bugger knows how we get that sack, and honestly, at this point, I don't really care. I do care, however, about checking our shit. I like it. Yeah, we very rarely pick anything up that's better for us nowadays. So we can sell all this shite.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop.
Hi, mate.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Absolutely there is.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
Yeah, I mean, even these are no point keeping. And if it sells for 200, then, you know.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Let's talk to her
Sorry
first.
about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. But between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm not going to do a damn thing.
Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
My pleasure, love.
I wish you well.
Yeah, I wish you well too. Don't worry, we'll sort this shit out. No problem. And as for you, you grumpy old bugger.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop.
You're a
I was
dick.
about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
You're going to feel like a right dick
hope
when I
you
come back with the
remember
cure,
what I've
love.
said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
I like symmetry. Oh, that's a nice looking one.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yeah, that one.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that.
So do
Anne's
I.
pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Don't worry, I've got my best spells on the go, mate.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Revelio.
Quite a sparse little
Up there,
area.
on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Haven't you got a broom yet, mate? This will be so much quicker.
longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Leviosa, Descender. I won't bet. Put me down at once! Leviosa, Descender. Descender. Revelio.
For better things than this so-called patrol. No! That was unimpressive.
Confringo.
What an unfortunate disappointment.
I won't. Let's get this over with. Leviosa.
Ah, bastards.
Release me!
Should have healed. Alright. Kill you for a start.
Wait a moment.
Is that the best you can do?
I won't rest. Dead. Incendio. Protego.
Levioso.
Sendo. Depulso. Rubber up white. This is sad. Let's get it.
Are you quite
You can't win. You've made your last mistake.
Is that what you reckon?
I'll bury you in the deepest moat. I won't let Confringo. You almost had a lucky shot. Levioso. Better. Accio.
Sendo.
Leviosa. Worried about.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Leviosa. Confringo.
You can't stop us. Kill spells.
Leviosa.
Oh, that was meant for me.
Confringo. I won't rest. Leviosa. Descender.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for.
Yeah, and
I
me.
tried to warn you.
Revelio.
Oof. That was an interesting fight. 5 bucks on the floor, that's not terrible.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
Good
My
question.
thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And
Or trying
at
to find
Rookwood
something.
Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
That's like a kiln of some sorts.
Whose home was this?
Been
Oh.
abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here
Revelio.
centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment.
In the
I'll
view.
explain in a second.
The memory of them, the young girl, and her sick brother.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Reparo. Revelio. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key.
Yep.
And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers.
Yep.
Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago.
Yep.
If I
you got
didn't
it.
know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
No, I am.
It
I'm
is all a
totally
bit
lying
much,
to you.
isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers. Revelio.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, another part of a damaged house.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos.
Second week at camp, more arriving each day. The Muggle doctors, even some of our own healers, are doing all they can. The grief is palpable. The ones who survive the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man like my father who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems arbitrary not to help them, as it would rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
2 of 7. Travel here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leave camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of not doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio! Repulsor! Lumos!
Huh.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
These statues.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now.
Yeah, why are we even telling this fool?
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to
Lumos.
hold my breath.
What, do we hold his hand and pull him through or something?
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
You tell anyone, I'll turn you into a frog.
Revelio.
Okay. Next on the list. Conjuration spellcraft. That sounds good. We'll do that first. Nice pictures. I have to admit, I do like the loading screens.
Here I come.
Glad you came.
Hello, love. How are you doing?
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
Yeah.
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans.
Good, I wasn't going to tell you anyway.
I'm telling you to be careful yet again, but I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion.
I've got plenty of that.
Could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
Don't care about those other things.
To me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it.
Oh, great. So it's out in the field somewhere.
You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's out of the city somewhere. We've come fairly close before. That'll make it nice and quick.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
Revelio.
blue powder.
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something.
Revelio.
take that. And there's going to be a demi-guise around here somewhere, I'm sure of it.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Revelio.
Hmm. Carbonated drink with a pumpkin flavor. It has to become as popular here as butterbeer. Okay. You dick. Alright, how the hell do I get in there?
Revelio.
There's a ruddy great big chest in there and I want it. Ah, ladder. Which I walked past about 3 times.
Incendio.
Got rid of your cobwebs, mate. But I nicked all your shit too.
It's like a place right out of a... Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Don't care.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious.
Oh yeah. No, please don't go on our behalf or, you know.
Revelio.
Don't worry about it, mate. We got it dealt with. No. You go risk life and limb.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Ranrock's loyalists are not to be underestimated.
Revelio.
I knew there'd be one around here somewhere. Okay. So...
Mine now, demi-guys.
Not that, you donut. You're gonna end up pissed.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Serona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Brottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk clumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Damn straight.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Brottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
So you don't want the ones that I've got, you literally want me to go and get some.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Most pleased.
Revelio.
How nice of you to stop by.
Oh, what's that? A maze. Which I'm assuming we have to go that way to get in.
Revelio.
Another legendary. Lovely.
Such arrogance.
Revelio.
Three of them.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Seems quiet. Too quiet if you...
Petrificus totalis.
One less human to worry about. You will regret coming here. Hello? Such arrogance. Just hop.
Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio. Catorzo. You've one less follower, Ranrock. One camp down, one more to go.
An intruder!
How nice of you to stop by. Better than patrol duty.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Who is it?
Oh man, you seriously telling me I can't get in there?
I could fall dead as... Such arrogance.
Petrificus totalis.
One less human to worry about. Stop it!
Confringo.
Ow. Ah, screw you.
Why can't I hit you? You will suffer.
Come on in.
I will make you. Lucky that's all.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio.
Okay.
These rocks have seen better days.
Okay.
Revelio.
I have no idea what that did. But this castle is definitely worth exploring. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's the exit.
Incendio. Confringo. Depulso.
Okay. Shit.
That wasn't too hard. Revelio.
Blue unidentified.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Ash find the eggs.
Revelio.
Right. I'm practically swimming in galleons. I never
Confringo. Levioso. Descender.
No.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Revelio.
Not especially. Let's play shall we?
Confringo. Arresto momentum.
Running home.
Descendo.
Mm-hmm.
Seems I scared off the little puppy. I know your face now! You shan't evade me again! What was that?
I can't look up or down.
You'll never be able to think you can sneak away from under my own eyes?
Do you know what? Never mind. I hope this isn't going to be just too me as the other one.
Serona's box of letters. Better have a look around. See about the Hawk Club's annual box of letters. That's all the Hawk Clubs for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Lumos. Incendio. Protego.
See, the thing is, right, I've seen loads of videos on YouTube on how you can make a whole bunch of, you know, money passively and end up with like 200 grand's worth of bloody gold and stuff. But the thought comes to my head, why? Why the bloody hell do you need it?
Revelio.
I've not really seen, apart from the seeds and the things that you have to buy to make potions and things like that, all in all about 9 grand of, you know, maybe 10 grand's worth of stuff. But aside from that, I've not really seen anything that you need to spend money on that you can't get yourself. Do you know what I mean? Unless I'm missing something that you guys are doing that I'm not, but, you know, please do let me know. What are you spending your money on? Whee!
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid going together. Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Defender! Descender!
Oh, screw you. Let's give him a shot of that. Yeah, trolls are easy now. got me there. God damn you, stop being a knob. Fuck's sakes. That is such bullshit.
That was a close one.
Dick. Good job I always carry a plentiful amount of bloody potions on me. I'd have been screwed otherwise.
Lumos.
That lady at the bar owes me a lifetime supply of free drinks. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, fuck that. I conjured a wee gift for you in token of my gratitude. If you haven't stood on the ground on behalf of the Quidditch practice last week, I might have left the team altogether. Ravenclaw House will not be the same without you. Happy birthday, not sure when she blah blah blah.
This must be Sorona's box of letters.
Oh, wait.
Revelio. I should take this box of letters to Sorona. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back. Accio.
Yeah. Was that not the spell I was using?
Revelio.
Okay, totally worth it for those plants.